and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terrence Scardino. Well, on Monday, June the 20th, starts off with an intense energy, as we have in the morning, the early part of the day, is the peak of the full moon. But later in the day, the sun is leaving Gemini and moving into Cancer. Gemini for the past month would have been more socially interactive, more curious, more distracted, more outgoing. Then you move into Cancer, and the tone is more about being more with home and family, more self-protective. It's less outgoing overall energy than the Gemini. But on Monday, this full moon, it brings everything to a culmination. A lot of things could come to a head. And Mercury that day on the 20th, that planet of gathering information, making decisions and choices, is going to be in a very difficult angle with Saturn and Neptune. Mercury opposite Saturn, you might be having some real challenges and blocks with communicating with others. Whatever you're trying to express, you might be getting resistance. This is a time with the full moon that any agreements, expectations, relationships could come to an end if these relationships have been weak. And with the Neptune can bring in the element of disappointments, confusion. The bottom line here is on Monday, I would not be making any really important decisions. You wouldn't want to be starting a new job, launching a new business, going on a job interview. This is very unstable energy. And some of you might be hearing some really disappointing, frustrating news, and relationships could come to a head, and if they don't break apart, they could certainly be very much tested, especially as Mars, as I keep reminding you, is retrograding until June the 29th. But by June the 20th, it's really slowing down and becoming more irritable, more impatient. But by Wednesday, as all that energy calms down through Tuesday, so by Wednesday, we're overall feeling a lot more hopeful and optimistic. The dust has cleared. That's because Mercury is going to trigger expansive, optimistic Jupiter. It's a good day for traveling or making long-range plans, but overall, you're going to be feeling a lot more upbeat and optimistic. By Sunday, because there's not much going on planetary-wise, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but Sunday is another big day. But it's almost the exact opposite from the challenging difficulties of Monday, because on Sunday, you have two powerful planetary transits. Jupiter, expansive Jupiter, is really favorable with powerful Pluto. This is a really good time for really going for it, expanding, launching businesses. Now, I know it peaks on Sunday, and Sunday tends to not be a business day, but this is the peak of the cycle, which you'll still be feeling by, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and especially Monday. A lot of energy to really go for it and expand, while Mercury is really favorable with Uranus, helping you come up with original thinking, be more open to new ideas, making very exciting decisions. And you might be getting very excited about plans that you're going to get going on Monday. So this whole week after the full moon energy settles down, let's say by Wednesday through Sunday, there's a lot of growth, a lot of optimism, a lot of hopefulness. But probably Monday is a good day to just take a wait and see attitude. Don't engage. Communications may be difficult. A lot of challenging tests. So if you just detach, step back, wait and see, and kind of let things ride maybe until Wednesday when things get a lot calmer and more upbeat. Before I sign off, I remind you that I'm available to answer one question, which is offered at the website at Astrology Answers. You can also find a direct link in the description box under the video on the YouTube channel, and it'll take you right to where you can purchase the one question offer. And remember, the time of birth is so important, even the approximate time of birth, and put the time of birth again in the message just to make sure it's accurate. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you tune in next week for my next segment. Until then, have a great week.